Hi everyone, my name is Matthias Young. I'm the co-founder of Indioro, a company dedicated to improving financial inclusion in Latin America, with an initial focus on Cuba. Really grateful and happy to be able to present our newest project, Trilobyte, a cash flow financing protocol built in Trilobyte, focusing on Latin America and the Caribbean. So to give you a bit of context on the problem we're trying to solve, borrowers today in Latin America and the Caribbean facing difficulties to take out loans related to the problems that the countries that the borrowers operate in have. Things like corruption, weak monetary system, lack of financial infrastructure, things like that. And so one of the ways to get around this is a specific type of loan called cash flow financing, where the loan repayments are guaranteed by the future income of the borrower. Now, very successful in its use, but widespread adoption remains low because it's so expensive. Two types of costs in particular, very high administrative costs on the ground, and you need a financial intermediary, you need a bank to act in between the lender and the borrower, which is very expensive. So what we've decided to do is to connect the borrowers and the lenders directly without any third-party intermediaries via the smart contracts. It's all about significantly reducing costs. You don't need those administrative resources on the ground anymore as well, so that should save some costs too. Something to include here, payment actor concept. So this is a way to keep that level of trust between the lenders and the borrowers high. This is an entity that can make payments on behalf of the borrower to the lender, kind of like a guarantor for the loan. And then also I wanted to mention, so we want to go live with a permission vault system. So this is a closed system. Provides more flexibility to the borrowers and the investors in terms of loan renegotiation because they know each other already. It's a closed system. Briefly on how it works, you have the borrowers and the lenders which are connected via the borrower's vault. This is the actual smart contract, connects the two parties. And then as I mentioned before, the introduction of the payment actor. So the payment actor can make payments on behalf of the borrower in case of some trust issues or something like that. And so something quickly on the target market. So there's a real dead zone from loans, loan sizes ranging between 100K and 20 million. Anything below 100K can be serviced locally. Anything above 20 million, those borrowers can really take advantage of their size, economies of scale, and use traditional cash flow financing schemes. And so briefly how this works in the kind of overall Indioro ecosystem. So I'm going to use the case of Cuban financial inclusion. On the top left, you have a snapshot of the Indioro wallet, a non-custodial peer-to-peer wallet that facilitates off-ramping in Cuba. The use of the wallet incentivizes companies to sign up with our Indioro Enterprise system, which is a company payments platform, which then gives them access to Trilobyte so they can then take out loans, grow their business, provide more products and services, incentivize more users to join, and really create a cycle of virtuous growth that benefits all. And I'm mentioning this in the context of Cuban financial inclusion, but of course this applies to all of the Stellar network. This is actually something I'm really excited on, is to speak to you guys, see how we can collaborate and really take some steps forward there. And so very briefly before I finish on where we are and next steps, we started this in March 2023. It's been incredibly fast-paced and exciting since then. We were fortunate enough to get the Stellar community funding. And based on your fantastic comments, we were really able to narrow down and integrate the lending, borrowing, and repayment structure, as well as the default scenario handling. Right now, we're working on onboarding and loan renegotiation. So on behalf of the rest of the team, Ulexi and Cadel are both here. We'd like to thank you all for listening. Thank you, Anke, thank you, Stellar, for a fantastic event. It's great to be in Madrid, seeing so many familiar faces. And yeah, I'd love to keep the conversation going after today, after the presentation. Thank you.